National Institute of Language, Journey to IELTS. International English Language Testing System Exam, or IELTS, is an assessment that one needs to take in order to qualify for higher studies and migration to English-speaking countries across the globe. IELTS test is the most recognized and accepted test in the world that is based on Common European Framework for Languages, CFR. This framework is applicable to all European languages, such as English, French, Spanish, German, etc. According to this framework, there are 6 different levels of language proficiency, starting from level A1 and going up to level C2. Level C2 is the highest level of proficiency that you can achieve, which is similar to the proficiency level of a native speaker. This proficiency level also corresponds to band 8 to 9 in IELTS test. 9 is the highest score that you can achieve in IELTS test. However, most universities and colleges across the globe accept a score of 6.5 to 7.5 for admissions, which is up to B2 level proficiency on CEFR scale. On the other hand, for migration purposes, for example, getting a permanent residency in Canada generally requires a score of 8 and above to be able to qualify for express entry. The exact score requirements depend upon your individual profile and some other factors. But why is IELTS important? Why do colleges, universities, and countries need it? Let's assume you have the ambition of studying at the world's top universities, but your English knowledge is not good enough to be able to understand the syllabus that is going to be taught in English by English-speaking professors. If you want to excel in your studies, you need to be able to grasp everything perfectly. Universities across the globe do not have the resources to conduct entrance examinations for international students to assess their English communication skills, and that is why this job is given to British Council, Cambridge, and IDP. This is a standardized test that gives the universities and colleges an idea about your English language skills, so they can decide whether you will be able to perform well in their programs. Similarly, to apply for a permanent residency in any English-speaking country, the government needs to know whether you'll be able to survive and thrive in the community. Most of the developed world works on agreements and contracts. If you migrate to a country like Canada or Australia, you need to be able to figure out the contracts for electricity, water, gas, and almost everything. These contracts are written in very complicated language, and if you don't understand them properly and sign them, the legal implications can be far worse than in your own country. At the same time, they want you to contribute to the economy and become an ideal citizen, which again requires you to be able to communicate and express your ideas, opinions, and knowledge in the most fluent and comprehensive way.